What's up, rivals? I'm Professor Ehrin, and
Caleb and
this is Team Shadow Talks. Today we are here with Brucey Goosey and Amanda, and we are covering a really hot topic, and that is ADP, Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX Tag Team. Should it be banned? Brucey Goosey.
Well, personally, I'm just going to say I don't think it should be banned, but I do see the reasons why it could be banned. Or it could be warranted for a ban. It does turn off a lot of decks, single prize exchanging decks specifically.
Right. Couple things. I've been working on a Spiritomb deck. This does not do so well. Mad Party does not do well. Caleb's super awesome fun Charizard deck. And even something I'm hoping to see more of next format when that Cursola V comes out is this Arctozolt. But even then, I don't think it's going to do very well against ADP just because that Altered Creation GX allows 2 prize cards to be taken for every single prize. And a lot of these decks, they play by losing a few prize cards while while this one powers up, or while this one's discarding, or while this one's kind of powering up on the bench. That's how they're made to work, and they just never, ever get a chance.
That's right. And then after that Altered Creation happens, all of a sudden they power up their attacker while hitting you for 180, usually taking a knockout.
That's right.
yeah, it makes it so you can just use the Alter Creation, knock out a Crobat, and then boss another Crobat up, and you've won in 3 turns.
So, and there's a lot of cards out there that make it real easy to get that water energy, metal energy combo. I mean, you've got, it's not Metal Patch, what is it called?
Turbo Patch.
There's Turbo Patch, there's
Metal Saucer?
Metal Saucer, that's the one. Sorry, I'm old school. I'm used to Water Patch and Dark Patch.
No, we switched out the patches for saucers.
All right, they're saucers. Cool. Another thing this does, so it turns off decks, but the thing I don't like about it is it turns off my very favorite engine, the Rillaboom engine. You can't even get Rillaboom on the board, and it does the same thing to the Frostmoth engine, which is only a stage 1. But you can't even get it up and running because by the time you do, you've lost 4-5 prize cards.
That's right.
So, I would think if it doesn't see a ban, I would like to see a way to turn the effect off. Now, a lot of people thought that was going to be what Channeler was going to do, but unfortunately Channeler only removes the effects of attacks on you and your Pokemon, so it's good for getting out of item lock, but not so good for turning off ADP because that's an effect on your opponent's Pokemon. So I think what we need to do is we need to call for a return of Pokemon Ranger.
Or something that does the same effect, similar to Professor's research.
Maybe even an Errata Channeler that says, make that both Pokemon.
I could definitely get behind that one.
So, one card here we still have on our table we haven't talked about. Just want to put it up there. Kind of another card that we thought was going to see really good play against ADP. Not faring so well though.
In my testing, no. It's because they can get those Rowlets quick enough.
It can't be attacked directly by ADP once the Decidueye, but if they get Rowlet, or all it needs is a single prize attacker that still does more damage and takes more prize cards, because this doesn't even have to be ADP doing the attacking. It's all of your Pokemon, no matter what, for the whole rest of the game.
And funny thing is,
They got one of those.
Yep, little metal Godzilla dude whose name I can't say.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I could see a ban or maybe an errata coming out, but I think there should be some way to turn it off because otherwise we're running into a format where this deck becomes almost unbeatable really quickly.
Yep, and you just have to play the really big high HP decks, and it's just attach, pass, hitting for large amounts of damage like Centiskorch and Eternatus.
I do think that it's very likely it's going to get banned because we saw Bellaba Bryson Man get banned for way less than this thing has.
That's true. Bellaba Bryceman, I feel like the ban wasn't really that warranted. It was an annoyance card, And before there was gusting available, it was a big mill deck. But I think in the current format, I actually had it teched into most of my decks because the best way to beat Bellable Bryson Man is to play Bellable Bryson Man.
That's what I do with a lot of my decks.
So I think you may be right, Caleb. I think this may be either on its way out or at least getting seriously looked at.
But they did just announce that League Battle deck based on ADP. So why would they ban something if they're not going to be able to sell their product?
That's true. So maybe we're wishing up a creek here. So I'm gonna cross my fingers, hopes that something like Pokemon Ranger comes out, maybe even an effect of an attack that can be teched into a deck that can turn off the effects of your opponent's attacks.
Oh, like some kind of ability or something?
Some kind of an ability or even another effect of an attack, but just something that can, do something about this so we don't end up in another sterile format where we just see, big monsters swinging at each other and no real variety and no real creativity. I feel like this kills a lot of potential for mill. This kills a lot of potential for stall decks. Just there's nothing in format for that. And even the way Pokemon teaches that the evolution lines, when you don't have time to evolve, you immediately go right for the big VMAX Pokemon, the big GXs, and the whole evolution thing gets lost.
Yep.
So let us know what you think in the comments. Give us a like and subscribe. We'd like to know what you think. Should ADP be banned, or should it be allowed to roam supreme or reign supreme in the Pokemon trading card game until it's finally rotated out? Probably, maybe even in I'm thinking maybe one rotation. But
It's got another year left at least.
It's got at least another year left, maybe two, depending on where that line falls.
I think it's going to be the next one will be all the tag teams will just be gone.
Yeah, but let us know in the comments, and again, give us a like, subscribe, and thank you for watching Team Shadow Talks.